Hello, I'm Linda from Zimbabwe. I'm a CAMFED Association member. I joined CAMA in 2011 and I'm happy to be sharing about my journey so far today with Winnie.
Great. My name is Winnie. I'm a CAMFED Association member in Zimbabwe. I'm actually one of the first founding CAMA members. We founded CAMA in 1998 and I'm excited to be having a discussion and a conversation with my sister Linda. Can you talk to us about when CAMFED started supporting you and what had happened, when, and what did they support you with?
CAMFED started to support me in 2008 when I had lost hope of continuing to secondary school. I just finished my primary school and my mother could not afford sending me to secondary school. That's when CAMFED stepped in and they paid my school fees and catered for other secondary school needs like stationery and uniforms that saw me through secondary school. And Winnie,
Yes.
can you tell me about when CAMFED started supporting you and what had happened?
Well, CAMFED started supporting me in 1995 when I was in Form 2. I was in boarding school and had not paid fees for the whole time, and I was on the verge of dropping out of school. And that's when CAMFED came in and started to support me. Linda, I want you to talk to me about your career path. What did you study? Where did you study? And why did you study what you studied?
I studied computer science. When I first got into contact with the computer at the age of 19, I realized how much I had missed and what other girls like me in my community had also missed out on. That's when I acquired the passion for computer science and I got enrolled at Ashesi University in Ghana as a Mastercard Foundation scholar, and I earned my degree in computer science.
Oh, great. Mentorship is very important. Are you still in touch with those that mentored you when you were growing up?
I'm sitting next to one of my mentors, my sister Winnie here. I remember back then in university, there were days when I would feel like giving up just because I was in a different country with a different culture, a different setup altogether. But having sisters like Winnie here, like Angie, who would keep on telling me that Linda, you can do it, would give me the assurance that it's possible. It gave me the energy to keep pushing, even despite all these other challenges.
Why is education so important?
Education is very important for me. Educating a young woman gives her the confidence that she needs and the independence. And it does not only change her destiny, but the destiny of your family and your community as well. It helps a young woman to be independent and to make decisions, the best decisions for her life. You can decide when to get married, you can decide when to have kids, how many kids you want, and that on its own empowers you as a young woman.
Linda, tell me something. What do you really enjoy about working with young women in your field?
So right now in my work as an IT officer here at CAMFED, I don't only work on the computer systems and the networks and all that, but I also dedicate my time towards empowering those young women in the marginalized communities to ensure that they also appreciate the tech world and what it can offer, so that they best capitalize on it in their career paths and also in as they study. And given the recent era of COVID-19, being tech savvy helped most of the students and most communities to ensure that the students or their children are still learning and still attending classes as they would have done before the COVID era. So that's what excites me the most, to see many other Lindas growing in the marginalized communities.
Can you share with me who inspires you? Who is behind? Who is the driving force behind the things that you do?
My mother inspires me a lot. You know what my mother did? She never acquired any tertiary education, but she supported me and guided me throughout the way.
Linda, I have seen you growing up. I've seen you doing things.
She's my mentor.
And I don't doubt you've got big plans and dreams for the future?
Yes, Winnie, I have personal plans and plans for my community. So for my personal plans, I want to acquire more education, do my master's, and make sure that I'm well equipped and all-rounded in my career. And for my community, I would want to set up a computer lab or a hub in my community that will help children to access technology as early as possible in their lives. Yes, so that's my dream, and how I'm going to do that, I realized that I need to first acquire more knowledge in the field so that I can have the expertise that is required to set up such a lab so that it's really beneficial to my community. So Winnie, tell me about your career now.
After secondary school, I joined the University of Zimbabwe, where I did a degree in psychology, and my drive into doing psychology was to understand people more. I wanted to understand people so that I can know how best I can help them. And from University of Zimbabwe, I did a degree and a master's in development studies, because I realized that apart from just helping individuals, I can have influence even globally.
Can you tell me about the people who mentored you at CAMFED and if you're still in touch with them?
Angelina Moriniwa is one person who really mentored me and was very patient with me when I was growing up. I took part in launching CAMFED in other countries with the assistance of NG, and I'm happy that I'm still in touch and we still talk and we still inspire each other when it comes to the next steps for the future.
Winnie, as an educated woman, why is education important to you?
Education is very important to me. I have grown up and experienced the power of education in unlocking doors. There are times when you realize that without education and without that respect that education gives you, you will not be listened to, you will not be understood. And education makes dreams real because it gives you the platform to be who you really want to be.
Can you tell me about your plans for the future?
I would want every child to have a mentor, and I would also want to see more young women who would have moved from tertiary, like who have finished tertiary education, to also get into those spaces where they mentor those that want to climb higher.
Can you tell me about what excites you the most, the work you do with the young women?
I'm one person who enjoys what they do. I see that much potential of that little girl who is in secondary school and struggling, and we're saying when they get an opportunity to be in tertiary, they can be someone, they can be bigger, they can be much influential. That's what excites me the most, the potential and what the potential then unleashes to be.
Hi Winnie. Oh, the way you asked.
You would know how many kids, with who, and even how.